Hello, fellow viewers, and yes, judging from the title, I'm gonna be talking about how to use John Doe, or as I like to call him, the Toe. I'm gonna be going through a couple matches as I play John Doe, so that you guys can understand my thinking through it and how you can apply it in your games. Now here's the first match, as I use Living Legend, the best skin to use for John Doe. Now, in case you guys aren't aware, John Doe has a trapper playstyle, as you can tell from his digital footprints and his corrupt energy. So always make sure to place your digital footprint at the beginning of the round every single time. This is very useful for later, in case survivors, like this guest here, runs into them. As he charges, he gets slowness while I get speed. He whiffs his block here, so I take the advantage and give him a bunch of taps. See, now he's already very low because of the digital footprint, giving me a very high advantage. Now, even if this guest here helped, there's no way to avoid the inevitable, and I finish it off with a snipe. And always make sure to replant your digital footprints in places that they were stepped on, because this means that they're pretty well used. Now I try to look for the other survivors whilst trying to place another footprint on this castle. And I see his 2-time right here, and I think, oh, this is a great trapping area. This place is very underrated. If you put your spikes right here, they have no escape. They have to be forced to run into you. And this 2-times fate has already been decided. Look how fast the server is already being annihilated. 2 kills in less than a minute. This is how efficient John Doe is, depending on how you use him. Now I go for the Veronica, making sure I have a good amount of stamina so that she doesn't have a high looping advantage. Now I see her with graffiti, so I take it out. And I notice for some reason she's just standing there, but whatever, it's fine. And I try to lead her away from the hole so she goes into my digital footprint. And as you can tell, she's very low, so it's inevitable for her to die after a couple Gs. There we go. See, only 2 left already. Now I use 404 arrow to find them, but then I find this Shedletsky and I go for him instead. I'm guessing he's gonna try to slash pretty soon, so I keep my finger on the 404 error. And I see him running. Try to see if he's gonna slash. Oh well, looks like he didn't. And guess what? Since this guest stepped on the footprint, I have a very good speed against him, meaning I can catch up to him very fast. And he already sealed his fate by coming here. If you're a John Doe, if there's someone here, this is a guaranteed kill. I mean, because they cannot go anywhere at all. See, this guest is stuck. And he whiffs his block horribly, giving me easy damage. And now he's very, very low. See, I notice him going up there, and he steps right into it. Perfect. That's how you use John Doe. That was lots of fun. Let's do that again. Now, in this match, technically, I won, but because of Legacy M4's kill animation, I didn't kill him in time, so the server counted it as a loss for me, sadly. But hey, I'm counting that as a win. For some reason, this dude's car is just lagging out, so easy kill right here. And I go try to place all my digital footprints. And I think I put it on the truck here. Yeah, perfect. And now I can find someone. And I spot this guy, and I use corrupt energy to try and trap him. But for some reason, they changed the hitboxes, so he kind of went through them. And I chase him for a while. And then this 2-time screws up his stab, so I go for him instead. And then someone steps in my footprint, guaranteeing this 2-time a kill. And then I use 404 error to try and snipe this guy in the truck. And now since they're basically trapped, I can just use my digital footprint, allowing them to take slowness while I get speed, no matter what, unless someone sacrifices themselves, which is pretty unlikely. Now it's a basically guaranteed kill. See, also because he missed his slash. And now I think he's 1 hit. There we go. 3 kills already. Now I replant my foot. And I use 404 error to try and find someone, or I just mindlessly search. And I spot this guest stepping my footprint, so I attack them. Here I try to bait out his block, see if he'll do anything. He's bound to block here. For some reason, I couldn't parry. I clicked it, but it didn't go through in time. And the Shed just used his slash like an idiot, giving me a free tap on him. Now this should be pretty easy since I have more stamina than him. Yep, there we go. Now I want to go for the 2-time, because 2-times during LMS are horrible. I spot him, and now I try to snipe him. There we go. Now the LMS. Sadly, I see him using a med kit, so he's gonna regain most of his health back. And I have no time to snipe him, so it's a lost cause. And here, this is perfect, but I kind of sell here by flicking my cursor way too fast, leaving a gap. But he doesn't even notice it anyway, so I continue to chase. Try to see if he'll block. I run out of stamina, so I try to trap him. And there's literally a block gap, which pisses me off so much. I see him, and I notice my corrupt energy is almost off cooldown, so I'll try to trap him. Goes over here. Now I don't have the footage of me winning because I was kind of locked in to click record, but I lost. But technically I killed him when the timer ran out, so it's a win for me. Now this next match, I use Gar's Harpoon, a Vocaloid skin. For a second, adds 2 money. Now here I put my digital footprint, and I noticed the medkit, so I keep in mind for that. And since there are like 3 people here, this is perfect for a trap. So I use corrupt energy and trap the people inside. And I see his guest. He blocks, so I parry. And now I get speed and only stun for 2 seconds. As long as you have a good reaction time, you can always parry with John Doe. So don't be afraid of any stuns at all. Other than 2-time. I hate 2-time. Now he's insanely low here. And this guest is trying to help him out here, but I keep in mind to not spam my M1 too much. Lifts his block, and I finish him off with corrupt energy. And now I remember the guest, but I don't see him anywhere. There he is. And I did also half trap, and I ran right into it. And now I replant my digital footprints. And I try to snipe here, but he barely dodges. And I see the Elliot for some reason running into a corner. So it's an easy kill for me. And he's already dead. Now I try to go for the guest, having as much stamina as possible, and this shed horribly screws up their slash. And I go for him, and I remembered the tripwire, so I hit that. And go for the shed again. Getting one hit, and I trap him here so he can't escape and is forced to run into me. And someone stepped into my digital footprint, so I get speed, giving me the high advantage over him. Look, he's already dead. Now there's only 3 left. Now I plan to go for the Taff, but then I spot the guest in this little house thing. So I trap him here, put the digital footprint so he can't go this way either, and now he's forced to either run into me or trap himself. And he chooses to... Yeah, I was really pissed that it was 1 spike. Don't do this. Don't flick like too early or stupid things are gonna happen like that and they're gonna get out. Wait out his block. I parry. Now I get speed and only stun for 2 seconds. And he steps right into my digital footprint. And then the Taff puts a bomb right there. But it's okay. I get speed and I have more stamina than him, guaranteeing a kill. Now, with my knowledge, the Taff and Elliot have been nowhere to be seen, so I'm guessing that they're both right next to one another. Replant my footprint, and I use 404 error to confirm that they're both right next to one another. And look at that, I was right. And I try to trap them here so they can't go this way, forcing them to run straight into me. And I see the bomb, and for some reason it doesn't hurt it. And I go for the Taff, because Taffs are very annoying in LMS. They're more annoying than Elliot, so I go for him. After I kill the Taff, I see the Elliot, and I go for him. This LMS is low-key fire though. And he runs straight into the digital footprint, but hey, I don't need to go for him, because I have a better idea. Trapping him. And this time I don't flick. Now he's basically boxed in. And now it's inevitable for me to kill him. Oh look, another win for the toe. Now, I hope y'all learned something from this video. Personally, I think John Doe's the best killer in the game. As long as you have brain cells, which I hope that everyone has, hopefully, you can be one of the best killers in your entire server, which is just shown from my gameplay. Now, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and put in the comments what you guys want me to do next. I kind of have no ideas. I can do another guide if y'all want, but hopefully y'all enjoyed it. See ya!